about to turn it up. Turn it up.
Hola mi gente, my name is Psycho and we're here live with your reigning and defending champion, Felix, better known as Ninja.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Alright, so we're going to be going over the long-awaited Blood Money recap. I know we haven't had a chance to do that with the fiasco of what happened this week, along with all the social media outlets almost completely gone. So we didn't have a chance to really go live. I know I've been trying to push out a lot of information this past week as far as the breast cancer awareness shirt, and then the shooting course. So we have a lot to go over, and we're gonna go right into it. But first, let's see. If you guys haven't gotten your tickets, it probably is already too late. I know I have some people messaging me private talking about whether I can get them tickets or not. Um, Overwatch Tactics is hosting their fifth Conquest of Avalon. So if you guys don't know about that one yet, you're probably too late. But either way, guys, maybe you guys can sign up for a video position to where you guys can go in there and record and do all that cool stuff because I know there's going to be a lot of players on this map. Probably the most amount of players that I've ever seen in the last 5 years. So it's going to be jam packed. And to find out that the AO, a lot of the dead space has been deleted. So now there's going to be a lot more congested fighting, so you definitely do not want to miss this one. If you have already gotten your tickets and you guys know what I'm talking about, for the most part, this is one of the events that actually sells out pretty quick, and they did sell out twice. So keep your eye out open for November, the Veterans Day weekend, also Marine Corps birthday weekend. So we'll be out there shooting it out as well as the field will still be open here in San Antonio. And that was your shout out for Conquest of Avalon. All right, so going back to Ryan Rosner here, he is the Alpha HVT. So rolling into it, we had a volunteer per group to volunteer as the HVT. Now, Ryan was here. He's this is his second blood money he's ever been to, so he quickly volunteered for that position. We also have this gentleman right here, who is your Bravo HVT, and then everybody knows him. He's your sniper, um, and he is the Charlie HVT. We got your boy Brandon aka Raptor, with his new ghillie out there, freaking people out, and he was the Delta HVT. All right, and pretty much this is them going out there. And you want to give a breakdown of what happened out there from the player's perspective?
So when
Do you here? I don't think
yeah,
you're
I
able
was
to
like,
see it.
I can see, me no see nothing.
Yeah, I should have done this instead. Share my screen.
Dude, what's funny is that freaking Raptors, Raptors Gilly was
Oh,
40% of the
hold on. I messed up big time there. All right, I'm gonna go over to the Blood Money page so you guys can see what happened. All right, so for the most part, whenever we do an HVT, I'm not gonna be able to share my screen, bro, because like it's weird.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I'm on the UAV where it says UAV Delta. That was not the first one. I think that was the first one that was activated. Um,
Uh,
HVT at Sector 8 because a lot of people were not moving out yet. And Delta had 30 minutes in order for you to eliminate the HVT for this objective. Oh, see, I messed up. There it is. This gentleman here, Bravo. Bravo was the one who got sent out first, and they were in eight. They were in the Sector 8 area when you guys, you know, came in and y'all ended up fighting them pretty quick. Uh, that's when Ninja you went out to the open field.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the selfies right
Yeah, we had I want to say there was actually like two teams that we were fighting. It was the HVT team and then uh oh no, we ended up fighting the HVT team first. We ended up shooting them, and like right after I took the selfie and went back into the tree line, we started getting shot at from another team. So we were like, well, let's just back off for now, and then
there. Yeah,
um
this one was the team with the guy with the blue hair, blue greenish hair,
yeah.
and then the female with
um
the guy who looks like Teddy.
he did look like Teddy. That's funny. We had we had originally saw them going through the tree line. It was me, Raptor, and I think and Lep, and I think it was just us three, and we ended up trailing them through the ravine, and then we slowly like started to split up so we can get like three different angles on them, so we all wouldn't be like all stacked up together and just die really quick. Um, we ended up they ended up pushing them towards me, and I was just sitting out in like the tree line, kind of on the edge of it, so I wouldn't be seen, and ended up shooting at them, but they were definitely ready for a gunfight because I shot one person and all I heard was BBs just coming straight at me, so I had to like hurry up and take them all out. So there wasn't a time where they weren't ready for a gunfight. They definitely were.
Yeah, those guys were always like willing to fight. Um, and then we had Raptor. So I automatically like made him the next HVT updated as far as like, hey, this is your new HVT, and instead of these guys actually, going down and bunkering in, I know I had Lep ask are we gonna go back to Scar Camp, and wait for everybody to show up, and Raptor's response was like, nah, why? Everybody's over there towards Pockets Tower. So then that's when they ended up going towards Pockets Tower and looking for the fight.
Yeah, and then we ended up being HVT as we were walking towards the fight. So then the fight came to us.
Yeah, and this is I mean, pretty much nobody killed him. I don't think he even got shot at that point in time. Because I mean, his ghillie suit was really really good. Really good setup to where nobody could really find him anyways, even if they were trying to shoot him. And then right after lunch, I believe that's when I made Fidel the HVT because nobody was
Yeah.
able to shoot Raptor. And then I forgot who asked. That's when 210 had showed up, and I paired him up with one of the guys that plays that mission, and I paired him up with them, and I was like, yeah, you go over there with them now, and uh, And one of the Scar guys was like, "Hey, you think they're gonna be able to find him?" And I was like, "Nah, he's pretty good at not being found whenever he's out there. I mean, even for the leaf suit that he has, I swear, man. As soon as I said that, pop, I hear, "We got him!" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
I want to say he was sitting there on he said he was just sitting there on his phone, like not even paying attention that everything had started. So when he saw them and he looked over, he was trying to like hurry up and
Right?
grab
Because
his gun.
this is him right here. Like he just he posted, "I can't see me." Right? So he was over there messing around with his phone, and that's when 210 ran right into him. But
If
210
he
took a
got
picture of him dead. They didn't take a picture with him dead. There's a difference, okay? So this goes way back, many, many years. And the reason why I did that shout out to Soto earlier is because it kind of, involves him. We started this like maybe back in Sun Devil, where we're taking selfies with all the people we were killing. Because a lot of the times, in those ranges, that Sun Devil one, we were good, 300, 400 feet away from each other, and you could never really tell if your BBs were reaching or not. Well, if you were us, we already had known our distances, and we had a rangefinder way back then. This was back like in 2015, and if you guys have been out to 878, you guys know that it's a huge map. It's a really big map. So, we went out there with a rangefinder and we're like, all right, cool, let's go hit this peanut butter jar before the event even started. We got there a whole day early and we camped out. And we hit this peanut butter jar, at set distances. And we're like, okay, cool. Well, this is everybody's max distances. So that way you don't waste BBs, on trying to hit somebody that's out of your range. So with that being said, we were really pissing off a lot of people because a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'm shooting them, they're not calling hits," and we're like, "Nah, man, you like fell short," and we're showing them, what we were doing as far as using a rangefinder, and we're really pretty much blowing everybody's minds when we did that. So what we started doing was taking selfies with the dead because in a way it was kind of like an honor to them, like, oh yeah, I got, and it really brought up their spirits because they were like, ah, I tried, I did my best, but you know blah blah blah. So as the years went on, we never
I
really
shot at the best.
we really never implemented selfies as a requirement, but you always hear these stories about, oh, so and so did this and so did that, and he cleared the whole building by himself, or he cleared the whole building with a rifle. He could have, he killed people with a grenade. But it's those selfies that really make a big difference as far as whether the story sticks or not. So in this term, if I was showing this to Raptor, right, and let's say that I'm the one who killed this guy, and Raptor was like, "All right, cool," and I send it to Raptor on Messenger, and then Raptor goes, "All right, cool, I'm gonna use it for me," and he wasn't even in the area, and he goes ahead and takes the credit for that kill. So the selfie is, it's as lame as it seems to be. It became more of a, well, this is our confirmed kill. This is how you know for a fact that you're the one who killed him. And then Ninja sneaks up behind 210. I don't even know if you got into a firefight with them, or you just
No.
stuck up. Yeah, that's messed up. So basically, he went in and he took the selfie with them, trying to take the credit for the kill when it wasn't even him. But perfect example. What I think you said.
Yeah,
Here you
cause you
said
said
like
yeah,
this,
cause you said you have to take a selfie with him, and I was like, yeah, like this.
right? And then you put no proof, no kill. That's a shirt on its own. Uh, and
We are working on that, by the way.
right, right. So we'll go over the shirts here in a second. But so we activate 210 next, right? And it's Steven, uh, who is known as Spades, part of 210 TAC, and he's running his LMG here. and he's getting pinched from both sides at this point by that team that I said he kind of looks like Teddy, and by Scar, and he's getting pinched, and so Lep goes in, and you see this dude stumble hard, right? And he's trying to get the selfie, but instead he takes the picture of him dead, but there's no selfie. So
So,
I'm like, hey, that doesn't really count. And then he takes it like this, and he's like, can you see me? Can you see me? Because his phone's dim, and he's like, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm in there. And dude, like, there's still a firefight going on.
so right here, 210 is all dead, but uh, I want to say they were Delta or Alpha team, the team with the guy with the blue hair, and then Rossinator and the dude from Mission were behind us. Well, they had pinched us, so we're like
Yeah, it was
fighting
right here in
full
this area.
360. So we're fighting in like a full, yeah, like that area to the, wait, go, yeah, in that area. So we're fighting in like a full 360 right now, while Lep is sitting there trying to take the picture, and like he's shooting while he's taking the picture, just so he won't get shot at. So he's just blindly shooting at like everything in front of him. And then I want to say Raptor was starting to shoot at Rossinator and the other guy. So like we're in like a full like 3v like everybody else while Lep is trying to get this picture. So when he finally does get the picture, he moves up to cover, and then we're finally able to to get the gunfights like done with. And then at this point, we were just like, all right, cool. Where do we go now? And then I want to say I don't know if you did another, I
Yeah,
want to say you did another HVT with the guy with the blue hair this time though.
right. That was, I believe, this was the last one. Yeah,
Yeah,
this was the
it
last
was,
one activated. But that's when the guy from Mission and Ryan, uh, there's Ryan right here, and then there's a guy from Mission, and they're shooting at you. Raptors out there in the middle of the street, and or the road path back here.
hmm
Lep is right here. Lep takes fire automatically and goes down right here. And you, Ninja, you're right in this area.
I was in that bundle right there.
Right. And there's a tree, and you're shooting, left, left, right. And I'm like, I look at, there you are.
Oh yeah, they were taking bark off that tree, by the way.
There you
Like
go.
they were taking all the bark off that tree, like where that sun is hitting right in front of me. All that bark was getting like thrown in my face, and I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna peek the other side." And then all I saw were BBs coming from that side, and I was like, "This is gonna be fun."
Yeah, and and here's a guy from Mission, and he's shooting, and he's like, bro, I'm not sure if I'm hitting him or not. I'm like, you're ranging, man. I mean, I can see the BBs clearly, hitting
Oh
the
yeah,
bark.
they had the rain. They were ranging me like the whole time. I was peeking as small as possible because those shots, I mean, like, were literally taking off. Like, the more bark they took off, the more tree they started to hit, and they were just like, it looked like they were both trying to saw the tree from both sides so they can like make the tree fall on me or something.
Right?
Like
Because
they,
even Ryan was over there hitting and stuff.
yeah, he was hitting the other side of the tree. Like it literally got to the point to where like I just couldn't peek at all, and it was just like no one, like Lep couldn't get the shot on. Because if Lep would have got the shot on the dude from Mission, then I would have been able to shoot Ryan from the right side of from my right side of the tree. But Lep couldn't get a shot off, and then Ryan would shoot at Lep, so then I had time to peek left. But then I couldn't see the dude from Mission, I could only see Ryan, and then Ryan would snap back at me, and I'm just like, please let me just get a shot off. Like, I think I only had like 6 shots off that entire gunfight.
Was this the event where I was like, that sounds like my rifle?
Yes.
Yeah, cause yeah, I hear you go off. I hear you go off here. You're like, "Da, da, 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 da." I'm like, why does that sound like
Yes.
America, bro? Like what's going on? You have my gun?
No, I started to feather the trigger
Yeah.
real bad.
Yeah, and then these guys they showed up like mas late. He said he slept in because he had worked overnight, but he still showed up. And these guys are from Dilley, Texas, and I was like, all right, cool, let's go. So pretty much the whole entire Sector 8 became a battlefield where we just push until you couldn't push anymore. And here you have. Also, yeah, I forgot these guys also came out. That's Brandon Wills. You guys know him as Little Dicky. Uh, he came out there. Man, he was. I looked at Raptor because Raptor and I were standing on the sidelines.
Oh, he
Uh,
wanted those kills.
oh, dude, I was like, yo, is he trying to prove something? Cause like, dude, he's pushing hard.
Bucket.
He wanted
Raptor?
those kills bad.
Oh, check this out. Check this
That's
out.
a great question.
Raptor, stand up.
Yeah, so there's
Bucket.
Raptor right there. I mean, like I said, dude, that dude
Bucket.
was gone.
I
He
had
spent almost $1,000 on that thing, on that whole setup, bro. Like once
I
it
had
was all said and done,
mhm.
uh, I'm not gonna tell you his source where he got it, but I mean that's it's a beautiful setup. Like it's breathable material, like mesh in the back. So like all the gilly and all the molly that's in the back and stuff, for him to be able to weave in, burlap or any of this foliage, like, dude, it's all
The
breathable. So it's,
weave in, you were
yeah.
able to weave into it, tie stuff onto it, like that thing
Yes.
was crazy.
And in the front, it has that I want to say it's like the sea bag material on the inside of it, so he can bear crawl. He can sniper crawl on the floor and not have to worry about get cutting through the through the material. But yep. So that's pretty much the recap as far as. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I forgot the best story of them all. This guy here. Uh, he's the one. He was the last one. So you guys pretty much. I heard it from his point of story, but let's hear it from yours on how it went down.
Um, for
The
the guy
last
with the
the
blue hair,
last
right?
guy, yeah, it was over there
Um,
deep in the valley. Uh,
so we had gotten after we got 210, we had gotten into two more gunfights with them. We got one like right off of that, like right, I want to say like 50 yards or so away from where we got 210. We got into another gunfight with them, and then after that, the last one that we had, I was looking, I was like, they keep spawning back here, but I don't know where the spawn barrel is. So I looked on the map and I found two of them. There's one that was right next to us, and there was one that was super deep. So we had went back to Sector 8 to make sure that Ross and the guy from Mission didn't come, because they had tried to come and sneak up behind us. So we got them, and we were like, cool, let's just rotate all the way around and go find this last HVT. So when we were going to go look for them, we saw like there was a spawn barrel that was like super deep in the like way far in the back. So we went to go look for them. We ended up finding them. Oh, we ended up finding one of them first. He was kind of just chilling there. Um, so me and Raptor both took shots at him. So it turns out the guy with the blue hair, he was laying down right next to him. We could not see him for nothing. So he said once his friend got shot, he low crawled back, like further back behind his friend, and then he kind of stayed kind of hidden. And then we saw the chick with the P90. I saw her literally just from her arm being in the sunlight. That's the only thing that I saw. So then
but she
Raptor
was
and
the
her,
yeah she was the only one who killed Raptor.
yeah, so Raptor and her actually traded kills. Like they like literally traded. It was the funniest thing. He said he pulled the trigger through his scope. He saw her BB and his BB pass each other. His hit her in the chest, and he got hit by her in the chest. So then
Yeah, it was sad.
she was down. So while me and Lep were, Lep was pushing up a little bit. I went back around to go medic Raptor. After I got the medic off, we all pushed up. Well, we got to the guy, and dude, you know that feeling that like a deer gets whenever they're like getting stared at by, by like something.
Hmm.
Like I literally felt just like that, and I turn around and I'm like, okay, well the HVT's still around here, so me and Lep start to push up while Raptor was talking to the guy. Literally from the corner of my eye, all I see is blue hair, a hat, and orange and red letters. And I literally had like a whole COD moment where you go, you pull the trigger, you look down the sight, and you just watch the shot just hit him square in the forehead. Dude, I felt so bad.
Bro, he said that
You,
he just peeked that, like he didn't hear no more shots, and he was like, "What happened?" So he goes to peek it, and then pow, he got shot right in the head. And he was like,
dude,
"Dude," he
it
was.
was loud, bro.
He said he was glad it was done though because like he couldn't take it anymore, man. Like,
Dude, I could hear it echoing in my head. It hit his head so hard.
damn, we got Raptor in the house.
Hey, only for like
Sorry.
5 minutes because I'm at work, but
I was gonna say, only for like 5 minutes.
but like total recap, Blood Money was super bad, man. Like I loved it. Can't wait for the
Dude,
next one.
it was
It
so
was
fun.
legit,
That's
especially when we were the HVT, and I was like, nah, let's go hunting.
Yeah, let's go hunting, and then all three teams hunted us, and we were just like, all right, cool. Who we shooting
Yes,
first?
yes, this is what I wanted.
man. As
Yo, by the way, that Viper hood, oh my gosh.
In the tall in grass, you were gone.
Dude, I went like right on the edge of it, and I'm like, and crouch.
Yeah, Lep was like looking at you. He looked away. You crouched. He looked back. He's like, "Where'd Ninja go?" I was like, "Same spot." He's like, "Oh my gosh, he's right there."
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
dude,
that
I
being
freaked
said, make sure you
out,
guys,
dude.
if you guys have allergies, and you know you have allergies, please take some
Don't.
Claritin, some Benadryl, some allergy medication. I don't care what it is, but make sure you take it a week before, every day. Hydrate and make sure that your body's ready for all this, man. Because my eyes are messed up. I didn't take anything. Uh,
My eyes were fine. It's just that like 2 days later, like the pollen decided to finally like go up my nose and be like, "Hey."
yeah, it's allergy season. That's for sure.
Yeah, because it's never stopped raining since January.
we got some of that solid rain back in February, so
Oh yeah, the hard stuff.
yeah. So what brings you
But
in here,
well,
Raptor? We went over your ghillie suit, man. I was
oh
actually
yeah,
thinking maybe we should do like a live demonstration of how good your ghillie suit is the next time we're
dude,
out
I
there.
I would
Dude, I
be
actually have
so
two
down.
pictures that show how good that freaking ghillie suit.
Man, there was a point in time where Raptor is like laying down, and this is actually right before this briefing right here, but right after lunch, and I'm like, "All right, guys, so this is what's going to happen. This is how many teams we got out here." Da, 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 da.
This
And
just starts
then
whistling.
I hear freaking Ninja tell me, "Hey, Psycho, where's
But
Where's
hey
Raptor?"
Raptor?
guys, I'm pulling up to the job right now, so I gotta go. But I just wanted to jump in and say what's up and give my 2 cents. But I'll
They're very shiny 2 cents.
yeah, very shiny, but I gotta bounce.
All right, brother.
Y'all take it
All right, bro.
easy, and I'll get up with y'all later.
All right, brother.
See you, brother.
Bye.
All right, later.
Yeah, and then Raptor is like, and I look right, and I swear, dude,
What
I look
a
up and I look up at a tree and I see like a bush sitting in the tree where it's more like a nest, right? It's like a giant freaking vulture's nest, and I'm like, is that him? I mean, at this point, I don't care. I'm just pointing. I'm like, is that him? And then they're like,
Psycho just
no.
wants to find Raptor at this point. Dude, if anyone has ever seen Psycho with his like fully kitted and his head snap, literally after I said, "Hey, hey, Psycho, where's Raptor?" and Raptor whistled or said, "Psst," dude, literally, all I saw was the Dimash and the Shemog just swing, and I was like, I wonder if he has his stuff, because if he can't find Raptor, he's gonna shoot Raptor. There is, dude, there
No.
was,
I,
okay, bro. You
I
started doing the hand thing, bro.
I was looking for him. That's all I was doing. As an admin, I don't jump in unless somebody's taking over my position, and then I'll announce myself ahead of time, like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be jumping in for the next game or whatever."
Hey,
But
bro,
yeah,
I had a red shirt in the car.
right.
You
All
could have,
right.
you could
So
have.
that pretty much concludes the recap for Blood Money. So it's a lot different from your regular war games, as you can tell. It's not just your communications. You're working with your team, but you're also on the hunt for the HVTs and doing the proper rules of engagement as far as trying to get your confirmed kills. Moving on to our next topic. If you guys haven't seen, we've had these shirts back in 2019, I believe. It was only for our staff at the time, but I went ahead and redesigned it. And now we have it in color, so that way, if your favorite color is orange, your favorite color is teal, pink. I know pink is the national symbol for breast cancer awareness, and of course, it's got to be there. And let's say you want this one in pink, all you have to do is click on it, and boom, there it is. Uh, I just did the logos and all that in pink, so that way it can still stand out whenever you are choosing a different color. And you guys can choose different sizes, as you can see. Next week we will be releasing another shirt. Oh, let's see. Oh, next week we'll be releasing another shirt themed for this month. So if you guys are looking for to support, breast cancer awareness, go ahead and go to the link below, and you guys can see and collect all of your goodies for you, your loved ones, or otherwise. Also, guys, don't forget with everything going on in the U.S., and this is not just for me to tell you guys, oh, prices going up and everything. It's the way it is. No matter how we like it, prices are going up. And if you guys wait to the last minute to buy all your stuff, or you try to wait for Cyber Monday or Black Friday, I wouldn't. I mean, we're trying to look for contractors to start, doing our quotes for our new building, and everything's gone up in construction. Everything's gone up in everything. You know, 400 times the amount that you're looking at. So if you guys are looking at to buy a shirt for 26 $26, who's to say by this time next year it's still gonna be the same price? That's not even us trying to raise the price. It's just that's just the way things are going. So if you guys are waiting to the last minute, don't, because everything is going up in price. And if you guys can see, this is the only product that's out there right now. Because we took off all the original shirts that were up here. Most of those were tests. Some of them were not. And but yeah, so you're gonna see a lot more exclusive content coming out as far as uh, this stuff. And for this season, you'll have these shirts and this apparel. And then for January, we'll take all these off and give you guys some new apparel. So if you guys are looking to buy a gift, or for yourself, go ahead and come through, and then we would gladly appreciate it. I know Ninja is trying to do this full time now, so it would help out Ninja and it would help out us as AR-15. If you guys
Yes,
are
sir.
rocking our stuff, you know what I mean. You guys love us that much. You guys want to support us. Go ahead and come on here, and you guys can give a little and take back, a shirt or cool stuff too. Also, you're
And
also helping the breast cancer awareness for this specific shirt. Yes. Ninja, you want to have anything to add?
also, guys, don't be afraid to come up and ask for like any custom shirts. I do the custom shirts. Right now at the moment, we're working on getting a bigger cutter, um, that can actually get more detail detailed cuts out of some of the designs. But if you do want a dye sub shirt, we are also doing the white shirts that you see hanging up behind me. Um, so if you wanted like a different version of the camping shirt, or maybe you want one of the old shirts but you wanted it like designed in your own way, like to change that background behind the shirt, then I can definitely do that for you. Um, at the moment, we can only dye sub the white shirts, and uh, if you do want dye sub on any other colored shirt, it will only uh be in black or in light colors, and it will have to be a full polyester shirt, or as much polyester as you can get. That's usually the easiest to dye sub for us. But yeah, we do custom shirts in house the same way that Psycho does the laser engraving for your mags. Um, so if you guys also wanted to get that done, it is decently cheap compared to like a lot of other places. So it's like
And also, all
to
the
help
stuff that you
support.
guys order on this website, it goes straight to your house. You don't have to come pick it up at the arena. You don't have to worry about, oh, well, I live outside of the San Antonio area. You guys would order and it ships straight to your house.
It ships literally anywhere in the U.S.
Correct. So even if you want to buy it for somebody that's not living with you, and you want to buy it for Soto that lives in Oklahoma, I mean New York or California, wherever he's at, and you want to ship it out to him, go for it. You can. You just need the address. You pay for it, ship it out.
Boom.
Boom. Oh, yeah. Where is my video? Here it is. All right, cool. So now moving on to the Speed Course Championship, the full course. These are some of the guys that have competed in the past. Uh, they volunteered to get their times recorded this past Sunday, and so that way they can be part of this promo video. It's on a loop, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute it, so that way we can go over the targets.
I actually didn't do the speed course this season.
See if you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. All right, so you didn't do the full speed course. I have a video of you doing
Nah,
this part.
I've done, or the second one. I didn't do the second one.
We'll slow it down. All right, so this is a rifle speed course. So if you guys have your sight set up, or you have your tracer unit all set up, these guys moving too fast. You got Geo here with Rusher Stop. Dude, I'm trying to talk about the darn video here, and it's like the encoder's not going fast enough. All right, so he hits right here. So your foot has to be behind the line. That's rule number one. So when we say get ready,
Always.
set, go, right? At that point, if you want to shoot from there, you hit boom. You hit that one. You hit target number 3, and then you proceed through the curtain. You hit target number 5 right there, which is a very thin gap if you're moving pretty quick. You hit target 16. You see, it took him, I think, 3 shots on that one. He hits target 17 right there. That was Rico. And here you have Nips. Looks like he lobbed a BB on that one to hit target 18. You're going to wrap around this corner. And he is a left-handed shooter, so he gets an extra shot right here. Boom. And that's when he hits. I'm not sure if he transitions right here.
Mm-mm.
No, he does not.
Mm.
He still hits. Here you have Lep, who comes around, and he's right-handed. So he shoots. I think he misses there, and then he hits right there.
Lep's
He hits
actually a
right there.
left-handed shooter.
He's a left-handed shooter.
Mm-hmm.
So he shoots right here. I think this second part of the speed course is right-handed favored, except for right here. Right here is left-handed. Looks like, yeah, you see him transitioning over to the left, and then here you have Switch who shoots target 25, 26 right here, real close. That's for my John Wick shooters. And then his body's still in motion, so he's trying to hit target 27. You can hear, you can see he's hitting everything, and then he finally hits 27. So if you guys have gone through this course before, whether it's the second half or the first half only, now you guys are going to get the opportunity to shoot the entire course within a set period of time. Um, and it is a difficult course, as you can tell. If you guys haven't practiced, today's Thursday. We closed at 8. You guys are more than welcome to come after work and come and practice.
They're actually open right now, so if you guys are trying to get that done,
Right, you guys can come in and start training for this course because one cold go is not gonna do enough. You're gonna miss a target. We're gonna tell you, hey, you missed a target. You're gonna come back all frustrated, and as a champion ninja, if you miss something and it messes up your movement, how do you recover from that?
easiest way to recover from it is just take it as it is and just keep moving. Don't dwell on it too much, cause once you dwell on it and start like, cause if you dwell on it too much and then you start overthinking, you're gonna try and take the anger out on the targets, and all that's gonna do is make you either miss more or you're just gonna just completely give up. So it's like, if you do miss a target, take it as a miss, go back if you have to, do it again, or just take the because I want to say you subtract how many seconds per target? 1 second, right?
Yeah,
Like
well,
a second per target.
if you completely skip it,
Yeah. Like if
uh,
you miss it and then just say F and keep going.
no, I don't think that's a thing. I think you have to come back and hit the target. Unless
Oh,
unless I'm
okay.
wrong. I mean, I can ask
That's a
Dom
dumb
to see
question.
if he has something like that set up.
Yeah, that's a dumb question. But
But from what
um,
I remember, you have to come back and shoot your target uh, before you move on to the next.
well then, yeah, just
The
don't
reason,
dwell on it
yeah,
too
and the
much. Just
reason we did
come
that is
back,
because if not,
shoot the
then you're just
target,
gonna run the
keep
whole
going.
course, hit the last one, and be like, I win.
Oh yeah, that is why we did that. Okay.
Yeah, it was over a year ago when we started doing these speed course tournaments, and a lot of the shooters that have been doing it, throughout the whole year, you guys have really gotten your shots precise to where it's embarrassing, especially when the curtains, you barely see a peak, and it's like boop, oh snap.
Oh yeah,
He's like, you
getting
see
shot
any
from those
movement,
spots is
yeah.
just like all right, I'm hit. You're good. You can stop shooting now.
Are you gonna be competing this for this tournament or not?
The speed course, probably not gonna be doing it. I think I only did the first speed course because uh I just felt like doing it, but not doing these speed courses. But me Raptor, will be doing the 3v3s, and we'll be having a surprise third person.
Oh, well, that's news to me. But yes, so there you guys have it. If you guys were worried about, well, I'm not gonna compete if these guys are gonna compete because they're gonna take first and second. Um, Not saying that everybody has that attitude, but if you did have
Also,
that mindset, I mean,
just to say, is like If you don't take the competition as like, oh, I'm trying to be the best, take the competition as I'm going up against the best. Like I want to go up against the best, not like yes, you want to win it obviously, but if you have the mentality of cool, I'm going up against the best, I need to bring my A game, then that's exactly what you're gonna bring. And no matter if you lose or win, doesn't matter. Uh, easiest easiest way to win is to not lose in your head already.
There you go, guys. You guys heard it from the champ himself. Um, that's all I got for now. I mean, unless you have anything to add, I know we have a lot more stuff we wanna talk about, like all of the construction materials that we have out at Battlegrounds right now, sitting there. Thank you to 210 and Scar and Scar S4 for coming out to help out.
I supported from a distance,
Uh,
unfortunately.
for that, thank you to Switch, who I know I told him that I was gonna make a post about it. But thank you to Switch for coming out and cleaning all the BBs from the arena. He bought himself a freaking a mini shop vac for your car, and he went in there and he was like, "Brrr." He's like, man, there's a lot of BBs all over the place. I was like, yeah, crazy, right? but
Crazy
man, if
what
you
Like
guys,
we
Airsoft will
should have
do for
lunch or
you.
something.
yeah, if you guys are coming around these corners, you know, hot, trying to get these targets knocked down, and you're not slipping on any BBs, you can thank Switch for that one.
Dang.
But yeah, so there's that, and then Raptor,
The
the one who showed up with a trailer this past week.
Hey.
Sadly, our friends over at the Tactical Laser Tag went out of business due to many issues as far as COVID and all that stuff, and we were able to get a lot of their building materials out of there within the time allowed. And now we are looking to do our last event for the year, which would be Operation Fortnite, where you guys are gonna get a bundle and build your own build your own pods, so that way you guys can defend yourself. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're not gonna let you guys do that. But we gotta go out there and we gotta start building and stuff. So you guys want to volunteer and you want to come out and help out, and or you want to come out and criticize and be like, hey, I think we should put a building over here, not over there. I mean, whatever. We need bodies.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Wherever you want to carry it to, that would be great. All right.
If you have the ability to do it, then
Man,
gosh darn
Because
it, I'm not
we
gonna stop you.
counted, our smallest stack was 10 forms high. That is a 4 by 8 foot long with 2 by 4 studs all the way around it. Plywood that is half an inch thick. Our smallest stack was 10 high, and
Oh,
we
that's
had
it, bro.
12 stacks.
That's it, bro. Ah, definitely. There's
So
definitely
some of them
someone
were
at
17
AR-15 who
high.
can do it.
So there's definitely help that is needed if anybody wants to show up. Cough, cough, hint, hint. You better show up. Cough, cough, hint, hint.
let me just put it out there for them to see.
We're
So
not
that way they don't.
saying,
That way
we're not
they
forcing, but I mean, I'm just saying if you.
Yeah.
that way they can see that we're being for reals. This is his 26 foot freaking monstrosity of a trailer. Uh, big thank you to Canyon Cross. What is Canyon Creek?
Canyon Creek.
Canyon Creek Pools.
Canyon Creek Pools for sponsoring us.
The trailer.
The trailer.
It is a double steel, double welded, 26-foot construction trailer
Yeah.
that my,
So
Nice.
my grandpa had custom built for basically hauling 4 by 8 forms and steel to build swimming pools. So he lent it to us to get this material.
yes, and this is one of many trips. Oh, that's when we. Whoops. This is burlap. All right, here we go. So there's some of the barriers. Rise up. I didn't do that on purpose, guys. That was already written on there. This that was actually I think our last lock-in was Rise Up or something like that when we redesigned the arena. But here
Yeah.
you have some of the guys, Steven, Spades. You have Austin right here. You have Raptor. We had crews, breaking down equipment. My cousin came out and took down some of these building materials, and you can
Yeah,
see these
shout
are
out to Primo Johnny.
yeah.
He
So
helped out big time.
so if you guys are looking for any remodeling, thank you to our sponsor, Mr. G's Construction.
Hey, there we
He
go.
specializes in bathroom remodeling. So yeah, man, I mean these things are huge, bro, and they're stacked, and there's a lot of building materials. And this was just the first night. Uh, like I said, man, that pollen messed me up, and
And all the dust from that arena.
hmm I don't want to show my eyeballs all swollen and stuff, but yeah. So there's just that was I think half of the first load. I mean you guys know where the respawn is for Sector 8. Um, here's the picnic tables over here. This is going that way.
It,
The
it's
gates over
almost
there.
to the spawn barrel.
Right, it's almost to the spawn barrel from Sector 8. You know, and these piles are huge, so we definitely gonna need help. You guys can get more information. Call 210-520-0062, and you'll be talking to Dominic. He is the manager there at Airsoft Revolution 15.
We'll get your name on the sign up sheet to help, and we'll get out there
Right.
with the nail gun and the compressor and
Right, we don't need
fire
like
away.
3 people to show up on this Sunday or this Saturday and be like, hey, I'm here to help. It's like, nah, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna have a good working party, so that way we get as much done as possible with you know, and probably still be able to run games for the people that come out and help. We can run a few tests and be like, hey, let's move over this building, kind of like the Marine Corps. It's like, hey, let's move over this building about 3 more inches. Like what?
Yeah.
For reals? Yes. Okay, let's go.
There's only a very few amount of places where you could say that.
And people
Hey,
actually understand it.
let's move an entire building, right? Right? Hear me out. Hear me out. An entire building 3 inches.
Right?
To the left.
Raptor does that all the time. Whenever we do a remodel at the arena, he's like, Psycho, we need to move this. Like, everything looks great, except everything needs to shift over 3 inches. It's like, why? Because if you don't, you're going to shoot right into the spawn from this area. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's
Oh,
shift
yeah,
everything.
okay. All right, man. This is the one time full force running is allowed. Ready? Go. Boom.
Yep.
Oh man.
So there it is, guys. There's our little surprise. So for those of you guys that hung on to the end, I know it's a long video. Here's a little surprise. It looks like Battlegrounds, aka War Games, aka Blood Money, a 79-acre outdoor field. It's gonna finally get its buildings back up. Except this time, we're not gonna do it out in the open plaster. We're gonna actually do it inside the tree line where you guys have beautiful shade, and hopefully not in the creek area where we're gonna see it washed off into the road. But
Can't wait to build the fort.
right? I told you, bro. Operation Fortnite.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. So that's all I got from now. From your grand champion and your reigning defending champion, and from me, Psycho, from our family to yours. Live the game.
Live the
Live the
game.
game.